Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, we welcome back Janice Willis. When Janice was here last, she told us all about her company called Elderly Assist. It went so well, she now has a company for everybody called Moving Assist. Janice Willis, good to see you again.
Hi, Jared. Lovely to be back.
Yes, and you've got some great news for us, haven't you?
Oh, I do.
Ooh.
I do. Are you talking about my new business, or are you talking about my new other half?
Well, let's get on to your new business in just a moment. You've just got married.
I have.
Wow, congratulations.
I have. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Wow.
It's been great. A few weeks.
And how long are you taking off for this momentous occasion?
Oh, I didn't take any time off at all. We just kind of got married on the Saturday, had 2 lovely nights in lovely hotels in Auckland, and back to work on the Monday. We've just been so busy. So
you should have gone to the islands, laying in the sun
one
for a week.
One day.
Yeah. So and how long have you been married? 2 weeks, is it? 3 weeks?
3 weeks. 28th of March I got married.
Is this first marriage or second marriage?
Second marriage, yeah.
So you know all about marriage, but...
I'm not sure about that, but give it a good shot this time.
Yeah. Well, look, we've got an hour. You could tell us about what happened the last time.
I have 2 lovely daughters out of my last marriage.
Let's say hello to them. What are the 2?
Jessica and Bethany.
Hello, Jessica and Bethany. But we're not here to talk about the marriage, but we are to talk about the fact that you had Elderly Assist Ltd. This is a great business, and we're going to talk about that. But now you've got a new business called Moving Assist.
I do.
Now there's got to be a difference between the two, doesn't there?
A little bit, yeah.
So what was? Let's just talk about Elderly Assist.
Okay.
How did that start?
Okay, Elderly Assist has been going for about 3 years, and we predominantly assist elderly to downsize and declutter and move into smaller homes or retirement villages.
I love that word, declutter.
Yeah.
Whoa! When my father and mother, finally left this wonderful earth. It took about 4 days to go through Dad's garage. The clutter.
Right. Yeah, that's
everything
right.
was there,
yeah.
from old mining maps from 1932 to you name it.
Yeah,
and that's what it's all
we
about.
do. Yeah, we'll go through the whole home. I have a large team that work with me, men and women, and my men are particularly skilled at going through garages and knowing old tools and new tools and what's
Rembrandt
of value.
paintings and Van Goghs.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, all of that. So I have a large team, and we basically help to take the stress out of this time. Most of our clients have lived in their homes 30, 40, 50 years, and it's a very big exercise for them.
So why did that business that you, Elderly Assist, why did it come about? It came about because it's a very sensitive time, isn't it?
It is.
And you're specialising in...
Yeah, we basically say that we won't take over, we'll work with the clients, but now that we've been going a number of years, we've worked throughout many of the retirement villages in the Greater Auckland area. We know the spaces, the floor plans, the layout. We know what will fit. We know the kitchen layouts. And some of our ladies that we work with, they've been wonderful entertainers. They lived in a time before the cafe season, and they entertained at home, many with 2, 3 dinner sets. I had a lady recently who had 38 casserole dishes she'd like to take to the retirement village, and we just gradually work with them and talk with them about what realistically they can take. Yeah. And we're basically their arms and legs, and they sit there and tell us what to do. Some of our ladies become queen bee for a time, and we just work with them. It's their move, and we're
and it is a sensitive time, isn't it?
To help to facilitate.
They could have been in that home for 30 years, 40 years, 50.
That's right.
Brought the family up,
and
they've got to make this wrenching move from there to the retirement village.
And the things that they can't take with them, we help sell them for them. And when we sell them, we don't take a commission on the sale of the goods.
It's just a nice little service.
And since I've actually been on this show, lots of people have made themselves aware to me of things that they collect and they want to buy. So we're able to connect our clients with purchasers. We work with traders and dealers and specialised items, and so we're neutral in that process, and therefore when we're having to ask our clients to part with goods that they don't necessarily want to part with because that they don't have the room, we don't have any vested interest in getting an amount for them. We just want to get the best amount for them.
Exactly. Get them moving.
Yeah.
Now, you've been doing that for X amount of years.
Yeah.
You've been doing that very well, and great success. But of course, then something started to happen. You were not just elderly people, but just moving assist in general.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Well, many of our the friends and the families of the clients that we moved, they wanted our assistance, but they said, look, we're not retired and we're not elderly. We just love the fact that you can downsize and declutter. You know, a lot of them, I say, they just don't have the time, professional lives, jobs, businesses. And so we come alongside them and we do basically exactly the same service. And we help them move into a new home. But what we actually found in that business quite quickly is that I have some really great contractors that work for me and some skilled people. And we found that they were saying, oh, could you build a deck before we actually move this house? Could you paint this house? And you know the answer to any question, don't you, Jared? Yes, we can do that, and then find a way to do it. And so we found that we're becoming able to assist a wider range of people. Real estate agents that knew us as Elderly Assist now know that we have this other business and we can work alongside them as well. So, you know, my particular passion is Elderly Assist. I just love working with my elderly group of people, but we're very happy to share the knowledge and share the expertise right across the board, and we're doing that with Moving Assist.
And the great beauty with what you're doing is, of course, you're a one-stop shop. You do everything, don't you?
We are.
Yeah.
We are, and we work closely with Tiger Transport, as we've always have, and we basically can do the downsize, the declutter, the pack,
and then the transport as well.
The transporting, but also we do the unpack, and that's a service where we take photos of our clients' homes before we pack them up, the china cabinets, the bookcases, the areas of special interest with their collections or their photographs, and we put it back in exactly as it was. So when they've come to their new home, particularly if they're older, you know, it feels like home, and if they're not a retired person, home is established really quickly. The children's toys, the Lego, everything that you do, we'll do all of that. And it just means that we can go from woe to go, and we can do it in a very short turnaround. Because
it's not like you packed up everything and you said, now we need a truck. You've got everything.
That's right,
do the complete one stop.
Yep,
wow, that's wonderful. How can they get hold of you, Janice? It's pretty simple, isn't it? You've got a great website.
Yeah, we do have a good website. We have two websites, but you can connect to Moving Assist through Elderly Assist, but it's elderlyassist.co.nz or movingassist.co.nz.
And Janice, your 0800 number
839 874. Yeah.
Janice, we'll see you hopefully in a month's time with those tips.
You will. Thank you.
Thank you.